just wanted to know that how we use this for loop function, this a defined function
Mhm.
specifically to data sets, when we have number of columns, or
Mhm.
we can say the subsets within the columns,
Mhm.
how to imply them within these loops, like
Okay, I am getting. So basically, you're looking for a pandas data frame, how we can do them.
yes,
Okay,
when it comes to data sets which are quite large in size, and like in
okay. Okay, cool. So let's just see. Okay, let me just take a data set here and okay, to data frame, let's say. So one method is by applying, and let me just create a define function here, and here it's defining a data frame. So let me just take this entire piece. So here I'm just importing it, and then this is a simple function which is just adding a comma b comma c and just returning this. Okay, so let me just test it out quickly, and if I'll just add it and give 2 comma 3 comma 4, it will just return 9. Then a data is getting created here. So this data is basically nothing but a dictionary. As you can see, this is the keys and these are the values, and these values again, these it's in form of list, but these are just values. So I can create a type of it. It's like a dictionary. And now to convert it into a data frame, I'll just write query dot data frame and let's write data. So this is my data frame dot created, and as I told, right, this is like a tuple, rows comma columns, and this is how my data frame looks like. These are the indexes and these are the column labels. Now what is happening here is we are using one function inside the other here. Okay, so either we can create like this: df add equals to df dot apply and directly add these three. Okay, let me first discuss how they have done it. So they are creating this is a new column which you are creating in this, and it will just add up all of these rows. So this is x is equal to 1, this is for columns, and what it will do is it will add each of them. So if I run it, this is your lambda, and you're not defining any function here, but whatever predefined function was there, add, you're directly using it. Okay, so if I just look at it, it will return like this: 7 plus 4 plus 1. So this is for x is equal to 1. It means column wise you're adding them. Okay, and if you want to use it the same thing row wise, then just make it x is equal to 0, and instead of giving abc here, give these indexes, whatever indexes are there. So it will add 1 plus 2 plus 3 4 plus 5 plus 6, like that. This is lambda you're using, and you're using lambda inside of this one. What do you say? Inside the lambda, you're using the predefined function add, whatever we defined here, right? Whatever we defined here, this one. Now let's say you just want to create a column, a kind of a flag here. Let me just create a flag here. So I'll just write it as flag, and whenever this 7 8 9 is greater than or less than 8, I want it to return Okay, let me just put it on a specific column. Okay, instead of the entire data set, let me just put it on a specific column, which is, let's say, column C. So this one, for doing operation on the entire 2-3 rows, I'm using df. But let's see if I want to apply operation on only this particular column. So I'll just write x, and then x is basically the value of x. I'll have to write first. X is 0 if x is less than 8, else 1. Okay. Df c is there. The error it is getting is something else. Df dot c apply if x is less than 8. X is equal to 1. Okay, so something is there. How to create? Let me just quickly check it. Using the lambda function, we are doing it right. So what you're saying is, okay, there is one question: is major difference between tuple and list? Tuple and list is basically they are similar only. Only difference is when in list is mutable, means you can add and delete items from list, but from tuple you cannot add and delete items. Like see, this one is what we are trying to similarly create. So what we are doing here is we're creating a flag, and I think most of it is right, but I think at a particular part I'm just missing it out. That's why I'm not getting the desired value. So we are doing this, and then we are doing the lambda function to create a flag out of it, and mostly this is how it is done. Okay, if I just do it in a simple terms instead of trying to create it like this, if I was creating a multiplication out of it, so these are my columns, which is ABC. That part is correct. But if I'm trying to create a flag column and just multiplying this, so yeah, this creates something like this. Probably I think it was not we were not doing the operation on multiple columns, right? That's why that particular function was getting confused. So if I'm just let's take a particular column. Let's just take a column C, and if we want to apply lambda function on it, and this is how we can apply it. Most of the time on a data frame, it's better to apply a lambda function. Or you can apply direct function also, like not using lambda also. Let's say this function which we defined here, add, if you want to directly apply it, right? So the method to do it is using dot apply only. I'll just show how we can do it instead of using lambda. So yeah, the way they have written it, the way I've done it here, mod of object dot apply double data. So this is, let's say, my df, and let's see how we have defined double data here is for each of the items whichever are there. So for each of the items, this is some indentation error. It should, whatever x value we are giving, it should just double it. So this is our df, and these are certain values of it. Let me just print it again. So yeah, this is our df, and this is the double data that we have defined. Now this is, let me just name it new df, or let me just name it double df. So I'm just taking df and I'm applying double data to it. Okay, and now if I just print double df, we'll just see that this was our original data frame, and we just applied double df to it, and we're just getting multiple values. So we saw different three examples. One is that if you just want a particular operation, so you want an operation on a particular column C, so you just use lambda, and whatever operation you want to do, this is how you define the anonymous function, and you just double that particular column, or in whichever way you want to create a new column. If you want to apply something on the entire data, then just do dot apply and apply it like column wise. And here we are just multiplying all of the elements. So we're getting this. Here what we did was we just added a new column, and which was a summation of each of these three columns. So we took this, and we just passed it on to this. So this was given as first argument, each value of this, similarly each value of this, and similarly each value of this, and it did this column wise. Column wise it added each of these values, and this is how we got these numbers. So I hope that is a little bit clear to you.